Hey, welcome to the channel, Taurus. It's Robin here with AriesFireTarot. Thanks for joining me today for your bonus reading for December 2019. I'm going to be using the Key to Self-Discovery Tarot card spread, and I'm going to be using the Good Tarot deck to do this reading, so I hope you enjoy. And yeah, remember to comment. Let me know what you think of the reading, guys, and let me know how you're doing. And definitely remember to give a like, share, and subscribe. Helps me out on the channel here, and I really appreciate it. So thanks for joining me, guys. This is going to be an 8-card spread, and it's going to, give you a little bit more power at the end of the reading on how to move forward in your own strength. So just let me shuffle here, and I'm just going to go on a pause and have a sip of tea because I feel like I'm going to cough. So just one sec, sorry. Okay, I've got that managed. So the first card we're going to pull here is, it's going to look at what makes you unique. So I think this is going to be a great reading. So let me just shuffle one more time here. And that's too many cards. The cards have been sort of selecting themselves as I've gone through. I'm going to take these two. So we've got the Empress and the Hierophant. So what makes you really unique right now, guys, is your ability to get in contact with yourself, to identify what you're really feeling, and feeling like any sort of falseness about you is falling away. You don't have time for that anymore. You're understanding that your true self is where your deepest power lies. And I think this is a really interesting combination with the Hierophant and the Empress, to be using your spiritual ability to connect with yourself at a really deeply intuitive level here, and possibly being able to see this in other people without them having to explain it, that you intrinsically understand the emotions of others, and it enables you to build connections and your circle at an exponential rate, because I think you're seeing right into the heart of the matter and of people. And this is such a special gift to be treasured. So let's see how to unlock magical powers here. So we've got the Ace of Air. So to me, it looks like you're already getting ideas streamed down to you from, however you address it, if it's God, universe, source, whatever it is that you believe in, you're being downloaded already. And I think you have sort of an inkling of what your magical powers could be, but they're coming into you. Like, you should be able to recognize things, that it's not a coincidence. Things aren't happening on a coincidental basis. They're happening as a result of your powerful thinking. And if you kind of think like, well, that's weird, I really wanted that parking spot close to the mall door and I got it. You got it because you wanted it. So being able to recognize that the things that are coming into you, both, awesome and not so awesome, are a result of your thinking. Be really aware of what is going on in your mind, and you're just going to see things change around you. And as you become more and more aware of what you're able to magnetize into your life, you're going to become more powerful. And that was the Ace of Fire here, guys. So it's like the universe is really talking to you right now and making you aware of just like how strong your magic is. So really cool card. So let's see how you can unlock your creativity with the third card here. So we've got the Five of Air, which is the Five of Swords. So basically, you just need to stop having that argument with yourself and allowing other people to dissuade you. The Five of Air is kind of a powerful card of other people's intellectual properties coming in and possibly kind of spewing and interceding with their ideas. Well, that's kind of okay. It's kind of like the boss in Office Space, and he's like, oh, so if you want to go ahead and come in on Saturday, that would be great, and ruining all your plans. But don't let that happen. Really understand that you have a great gift here as depicted with the Ace of Fire with your magic, and that is pouring into your creativity. So being able to just sort of acknowledge other people's ideas. Hey, that's really great. I'll super consider that. And then kind of blowing it off, but in the nicest possible way. And doing that to yourself too when you're second guessing yourself. And then you'll just see that your creative abilities will also rise. It's like you guys are really like, it's like you guys are on like a super elevator right now. So let's see how you can unlock greater levels of compassion. So we've got the 9 of Fire here. So I just think you need to kind of stop and take a look around, because I think you're really deeply embedded in your own journey right now, and that's great. But we have the 9 of Fire, which is also the 9 of Wands, and just sort of look around at how people's circumstances are, and maybe just letting it touch you a little bit. You could be pushing it away, and I think that's a normal reaction, because it can be very dampening to the soul to really empathize with people, but there's ways to help people without feeling like you're drowning in sorrow, right? So stop and take a look and see what you can do on a practical level without getting super emotionally involved. Like, I'll give you an example. Like, I used to work for multiple animal rescues, and I still do like a moderate amount, but I went on a couple of actual rescues in the field, and I'm not cut out for it. Like, to be on the front line was too much for me. So I had to find a different way to apply my desire to help animals in need. And I, of course, help people in need, but in a different way. Like, I'll organize events. So you have to maybe stand back a little bit, because your heart was being a little scorched by being on a frontline effort. And there's so many different ways, like even sharing social media posts, and you don't have to read everything, you guys, if it's taking you down the rabbit hole and you're feeling really bad. But you kind of want to find a balance between turning away and being right on the front line and being exposed to really like dramatic, traumatizing events. So try that, you guys. So let's see how you can unlock a higher level of prosperity. So we've got the 9 of Air. So the 9 of Air is asking you to not worry about it so much. Prosperity is yours for the taking. And if you guys didn't know, I'm also on Instagram and Facebook, and I share different content. And I recently shared a post that says, realizing that abundance is all around you, and the blocks that you create are your own, can really change your mindset, is something to that effect. But stop stressing about it so much. Like, you're not doing anything wrong. You just have to recognize that the world is an opulently abundant place, and you are worthy of it. So just sort of coming in contact with that, being able to understand that your wildest dreams are absolutely possible. And then maybe just start thinking about, has somebody told you that being wealthy is a bad thing, or it's a birthright for some people? Like, if you look at the royal families around the world and some of the richest families, and that they're just lucky to be born into that. That's all. It doesn't mean that they deserve it any more than you deserve ultimate riches too. So you just have to think about it like you deserve it. That's all. And try to chill out a little bit. So let's see how to unlock peace of mind. So that should help with that a little bit with the 6th card. We've got the King of Water, who's a really sort of go with the flow guy. Like, he's very in charge, but he allows himself to flow like water, and that's where the phrase comes with, to go with the flow. So if things aren't going exactly as per your plan, and you guys are really strong signs, so it can give that little bit of a it's not going the right way, but you're not in control of how things go. The universe is. So letting go and flowing like water with the situation around you, and just hopefully ending up at the right result, and maybe having some happy surprises along the way. That'll give you so much peace of mind. Instead of struggling against the current, just go with the flow, guys. I think this is a great card. And the king is the king for a reason, right? Because he learned how to let the universe guide him. So let's see, the next card is, when are you the happiest? So the Two of Air is sort of like being in a dance with the universe. So unlocking your peace of mind will make you like super duper happy. You know, the Two of Air, it has a couple of different meanings, but what I'm getting here is that you'll be able to just learn how to dance along with the rhythm of the universe. Like, you don't control the rhythm of the universe, you go with it. You set your intention and allow the universe to guide you along your path of least resistance, and that is called going with the flow. So you'll be just amazingly happy when you can sort of ingrain these traits and characteristics into your current mindset. And just try not to resist, even though it may feel unnatural at first, right? Because it's like, well, yeah, this is how I wanted everything to go, and why is it not going my way? It's still your way, it's just the path of the least resistance. So learning how to dance to the tune of the universe, you guys. And let's see what your hidden potential could be here. And we have the Five of Earth. So the Five of Earth, it really talks about looking at different ways of resolving things, especially when it's related to abundance. You know, things can be very plain in front of you, but that doesn't have to be everything. It's like what we see on the human plane is sort of a tip of the iceberg, right? So if you think that there's only one way to do something, and that all sort of ties in with your energy of being able to go along with the dance of the universe and going with the flow and just saying, okay, well, that's what it is right now. Or maybe there's more. If I sit back and sort of look at it from a different angle, you can sort of extract more from the situation. Like, is there a lesson to be learned? Is there a higher level you can achieve by not being flustered about something? You know, the Four and Five of Pentacles, they sort of, or the Earth, they sort of have like a nervous tension around them. But being able to release that, and then remember that the universe is guiding you down your path of least resistance and your greatest joy, can help you look at things in a different way to be able to, and I'm getting the word monetize, things to your greatest advantage. So you have some really strong abilities here with how to like really just gain things that other people would not, because you're being able to calmly look at things without emotion. So interesting set of cards, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this. So I'll see you guys back here another time. So take care. Bye.